Checking in, this is Dutch Trending. I'm here live at Currently Trending. And we're here with recording artist, Nesbeth. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, bro.
Blessings.
How's everything going?
It's pretty much interesting, but it's good.
Well, I want to touch more into who Nesbeth is. I want to get more into the story of Nesbeth as a person. Right? So we're going to go in depth a little bit. What is it like, your community, how you were brought up and all of that stuff? Can I get more in depth to know more how that was?
Alright, I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston 11, 12, and 13. In a city community. It was a bit of a challenge, right? It is like probably now that I'm looking at it, I realize how challenging it was.
Right.
Because growing up in a situation when you don't know anything else,
right,
then everything seems as if it's okay.
Right.
But it was challenging. I grew up with my mom and dad, and there wasn't much on the table. But whatever it was, we made much of it.
Right.
So again, it was so as a typical inner city youth,
right,
it's either you fall for everything that comes your way or you rise above. I think of that from an early age. Can't say exactly when, but it was so much challenges that I have to deal with at that particular moment that made me arrive to the place where I was. I finished school in Kingston 12, that is Trench Town. And at one point my mom was there, my father was there as well. It was mostly my mom and sometimes my daughter. I looked the food, But at one point my mom was incarcerated and my dad local and international. So it was
a journey.
It was definitely a journey because I had to live with family and in the city otherwise. Nevertheless, again, as I said, I triumph over just about all that first. Hence why I'm here now.
I feel like just listen to you express yourself. I could just feel the energy of growth. You know what I mean? From one stage to the next. It shows that you're not just going through the journey, but you are the journey.
Most definitely.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people may not know this side of you. And this is why we're going to get into who Nesbeth is. You understand what I'm saying? And your journey is very important because it sets a statement for the younger ones that are coming up. It impacts their life. You saying that right now, I can actually feel inspired. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to say that your words are genuine, pure.
And I can only say it the way in which it really happened. And it brings forth pain, even reciting, remembering. But
right.
Nevertheless, it's my journey, so I have to put it forward.
And I'm glad that you have pride in it too, and that makes it more impactful. The general public most times might see Nesbeth and they might perceive Nesbeth as a particular individual. How do you see yourself, hence, outside of the general public? Because we have to make sure that we know that there's perception. I might see you as that person, but how do you see yourself and want the people to know how you are genuinely?
Alright, how do I see myself? I see myself as a man on a mission. Not just living for living's sake.
Right.
I think I have a purpose and I am trying my endeavor best to do as much as possible in order to get that done. So, music is my root. Music is my way of expression. That's how I express myself. And it's not about me and me alone. It's about touching the world at large. at any given time I know there's darkness out there looming over people's head.
Right.
I know that not many people are as strong as I am. Because I oftentimes heard that I am definitely a strong person. But of course, you know, I would have walked and I would have sent that signal. I am strong. You know, I have to be spiritually, mentally, emotionally strong for you to see that strength from a physical aspect. So again, I develop all of that from a mental point. And for me, victory has already been won, taken from that angle. So again, I see myself as a man on a mission, a man with a purpose. And I will continue to do what I do best in order to make sure that I tick all the boxes with that.
With everything you're expressing, like, I am curious, how do you grieve with life and its trials and everything that you're going through and have been through? How do you grieve?
I mean,
How do you handle
nothing
it?
in particular, just my ups and downs, my dark moments in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first thing first, I have to come to the understanding that this is true life. This is life in its truest form. And so the fact that I would then now realize that this is life, then outside of that comes the question, how do I deal with life the way in which I'm supposed to deal with it in order to stand strong, same way, because there are things that comes my way that if I am not that strong, I will fall. But again, I understand the ins and the outs of life. I am the type of a person that will, it doesn't matter how much I see somebody in their moment of joy,
Right.
I know for a fact that they're going to be sad sometime or the other.
Has to be.
And it doesn't matter how sad, you know, you will definitely come across anyone, you know that there's going to be a moment of joy. So again, with that said, I think about, you know, everything that is going on around me. I realize that I'm not the only one that is walking through dark moments.
You're very mindful.
Yeah, man. So I think, you know, it's self-awareness. I understand that life, I don't think life is attacking me in any way. It's just a process. And the moment I realize that it is a process, then I will just do whatever I have to do to take me through that particular moment and wait on the next because it's coming, whether I like it or not.
It's just the process of life, and you just have
The
to go
process
through
of
it.
life. Yeah, man. So I agree with the understanding of life and its ups and downs, and it kind of positioned me in a way to not take it too much
Or personal.
or too personal. You know what I'm saying?
This is just the way of life,
the way of life.
and you have to find your own path.
Lessons.
Success. The word success. You even have a song emphasizing success. What is success in your own definition?
Alright, success is, to me, I have goals and aspirations. And I think that whenever one of such come to pass, to me, it is a success. It doesn't matter how great of a goal I have in mind, it doesn't matter how small I may consider it. Just to see it come to pass to me is everything.
Right.
So, I don't know, but it's just a natural vibration. To me, it's like seeing whatever I aspire come to pass.
Are you self-motivated, or do you get your motivation outside of yourself?
I am motivated by life. I don't have to know you from nowhere. Like a lot of people would say, okay, I listen to this individual, and most time when they call names, it will definitely be notable figure.
Right.
I am motivated by the grades, but I'm also motivated by the person that probably one would not see as somebody great.
Or
But
significant.
sometime
Yeah.
or the other, they say something and it just do something that words can't even explain. So I'm motivated by life in its truest form, like words, especially positive vibration.
So you're so like you're very spiritual, and you read energy right through life as you meet people.
Well, I will read as much as I can read. Sometimes I'm a bit off, but
Right.
sometimes I try to do my best. Number one, I watch how people even deal with people, not just how you deal with me. It goes beyond that. And for me, you can love all you want as it relates to your children. Until you start loving somebody else's kids, to me, you know what it is to love a child. You know what I mean? I say, so I look on life in so many ways that a lot of people definitely question. But outside of that, I can't even explain why I arrived there. I just know, say, that's how I view life.
That's a bit different. That you flip the script and say, I don't really look at how people deal with me. So
People have them times, people are motivated by earthly possession. And I can have so much thing that you really want for yourself, and you just deal with me the best way possible. You know what I mean? I say, so I kind of look past that and see how you even deal with somebody who's considered to have less earthly possession in their possession. And I can use that and just draw the line there to say whether or not you are who I think you are.
So you basically analyze people based on how they treat other people, and that's actually a good perception. I like that. I have a question for you now, because you seem like you've been through a lot. Have you ever experienced trauma before?
I may want to believe so. Sketchy at the moment, but as human, I think most of us go through something there sometime or the other. Sometimes certain things hit you, you probably don't know what it is until you probably go to a specialist, and they probably will
Just
say,
to get therapy and stuff like that.
yeah, never gone walk the path of such, but again, I have so much darkness. I have gone through so much darkness, like losing, what I say, losing so many loved ones. And sometimes, but again, as I say,
It sounds, a bit. When you lose people, how do you move from that? Like, do you? My concept is, I feel like if I lose someone, they're always with me. Spiritually, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you perceive that?
well, I honestly believe so. When them journey they have probably done the time that they were supposed to spend here. Also, I think that it doesn't matter how careful one is, how wise one think they are. I think I think none of us are here because we want to be here. It doesn't matter how careful you think you are treading. I think we're here because we're supposed to be here. Because when you check it, people walk, slip, fall, pass on. People go to them bed, party and strong, never wake up. You know what I say? People get shocking news, go to the doctor, and so on and so forth. But again, as I said, I honestly don't believe that we're here because we want to be here, and that's just me.
That's your
Other
perception.
people can think otherwise, because I'm not here to try, what I say, think for everybody. But
Right.
I personally think that whoever is here at the present moment is supposed to be here.
And they have their own mission to complete. What is Nesbeth scared of?
Scared of?
Death.
What am I
What
scared
is nothing? What are you scared of?
No,
There's nothing that makes you
scared of?
scared.
Well, separate and apart from the dopey story we used to hear growing up. Let's see, I've been through so much that, yo,
You didn't think you're scared, nothing no more.
I've been through so much, and you know, me I say a man with a man for a mission and a man with a purpose. Honestly, I scared something there. I can't really say to that. You know, me I say I'm not saying that I won't see things that I would say, yo, chummy, even if it's something that I would have seen before.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go as far as being scared of something, no, overture scared, man. Whatever happens does happen. But of course, you know, we're fearless but not careless. But again, as myself, I'm not really scared enough. Not that I can remember. Maybe a little more if I remember. We catch up on our next interview. Still,
Yeah, facts.
as we speak.
Not currently anything that you can tell right now. How do you handle negativity from people, criticism, stuff like that? You know what I mean? I mean, think about it coming from even someone close.
Negative vibration. I know say sometimes the mood that one may find oneself in
Right.
will push them to say certain things. So it have to be like it have to happen repeatedly for me to then look on you as that type of a person. Because I know that people will just get show off for certain things and certain songs will just utter and certain vibe. But I also know that because of the moment, certain things is possible, yeah. You know, and I don't really, but negative vibration, I don't really like to hang around people that is as negative. Like if you see them in the morning, a negative thing, in the afternoon, a negative thing. No, my spirit don't mesh with them people there. I am not going to say that you're good or you're bad, because who am I to
Judge.
say that? What I know is who I am, and I know the energy of me really and truly. You know me, I say appreciate the energy where I feel comfortable being around. So if you are the type of person, worry, you know, full of war and full of negative thing, more hear you, I not hear you, more listen sometimes, but more not sit down to make you full up my ears with that thing there. Because I need space to clear my head to move forward. Because again, as I say, I'm not just living because I am living, I am on a mission.
I feel like when you have a purpose, that's when you're truly living.
True.
Otherwise, you're existing. And I also believe that you become what you think about.
Most definitely.
So if you, exactly. So if you think about becoming great, you will be great.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like you're speaking volumes. And a lot of people might not be able to relate, but I feel like you're speaking it in the simplest form where even a child will understand your impact and your message. You understand what I'm saying? And I just really want to say that it is very inspirational to hear this side of you and perspective that you have. I don't see you as a judgmental person based on how you express yourself. And that is purity. So when you're not judgmental, you really accept life for what it is, knowing that people can make mistakes. You know what I mean? And people can. I read a quote one time says, you don't speak without offending. Because what I might say to you, I may not know if it's going to offend you, but you risk offending each time you speak to somebody. So you really have to be careful of who's in your circle, because you want people that will accept you as a human being. You know what I mean? And not fake perfection.
Yeah, but what happens is that you have to, as you said, you see, once you have self-awareness, it will also help you to understand people. And so if you have a circle you must also understand that everybody is not going to be the same. And so different people have different character, different personality. You understand? So if by any chance you have to say whatever you have to say, there are times when you're going to be mindful because you just do not want to push somebody off.
Right.
But there are times when you have to say what you have to say because some people learn different. You know what I say? And everybody learn to whisper and go easy, calm with them. Some people like when you stand up strong and show them, say, no. You know what I say? So while it might seems like it is bad in the sight of some people,
Right.
some people learn through that channel there. So again, once you understand people, because I study human psychology naturally.
Wow.
Study human psychology naturally, and I realized that it is not studying people. Studying people you will live your entire life and still don't even study a percent of people the way in which you would want to study. Because you will realize that two brothers, they might very well be identical twin as well, probably dress a particular way, come from the same mother and father.
Right.
But then, when you reason with them, they have two different perspectives. You know what I said? So again, so each time you study, and then people have a way of growing out. People have a way of, like growth. Growth is very much, they evolve. So the point of the matter is that, you know somebody today, and you see them next year, they might very well be, telling you something probably opposite from what they were telling you, the time you met them.
Funny that you said that because you might have someone and you guys are friends at certain point in life, and something happened and you separate, and that person will go and tell another person something bad about you. And if you are a person that understands life, like you're explaining, you would have told another person, they don't know me because I'm not that person anymore. That's basically the perception you're basically throwing off of, right? You have evolved from who you were and you're now a new person. And if that person is not in your circle, they won't even know that you're not even that person anymore.
Yeah, so the thing is now, instead of studying people that will definitely change as the second goes by, you study how to live among people. And that in its own way will help you to navigate. It will help to navigate you through life. And that's something I really sit down and I realize, and I said, wow, this is cool. And then I just start living and walking that path. So as I said, it's very much an interesting journey. Very, very interesting.
Right. Your mindset. What inspired you to start thinking like this? Like, what was it? Someone that motivated you? Were you what for you? Because you think different. You don't think average. A lot of people have a lot of toxicity. A lot of people have a lot of typical thinking. A lot of people have everyday thinking. You're thinking more nature, understanding life, navigating life in a particular way. Where did that develop from?
I think it has a lot to do with my journey, the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs. I can't specifically state, and it all molded me to be who I am too. Sometimes I ask myself that question, but then sometimes I anxiously want that answer. But then what I do understand about life, because sometimes time will give you more answer than you could ever want it. So I'm somebody that have a lot of patience as well. And I'm loving the journey, I'm loving the path, inspiring the world. To me is, like, I never see myself living and just journeying off earth without giving a meaningful contribution. And so I have lawyer friend, doctor friend, and so on and so forth. Some people were more while them call me for advice, as they rightfully say, I look on things different. And they would definitely see something in me. And you know what it remind me of? It remind me of when I was just started getting involved in music. I was just doing it for the fun. I was doing it for the fun because after singing a song and watching my friends knock at the desk and everybody feels so feel so happy and they almost like crown me and I'm like, what would they crown me for? You know me I say so they were seeing something in me that I could have not seen in myself. Until on the journey it was later I realized what they were saying. So I think this time around, like, believe me, people in high place across the board. Sometimes I lock up my phone, sometimes I feel, not that I really don't want to be there for somebody, but sometimes I can't make that take up my day when I dip on a musical part. But I would have lent my support in those areas. And I'm saying people with the highest of degrees have always reach out to me. I said, Nesbeth, what do you think about this? Either family problem, either this a problem, or that the problem. You get what I say?
Wow.
Yeah, man. So I can't find words to explain how I arrived there, but I know for a fact that it is a part of me.
Do you have any regrets throughout your entire life? I mean, you express a lot of stuff in terms of trauma, how you grow up and what you've been through. You also express a lot with people and understanding people. But I think the trauma stands out to me a lot. You have lost people that you loved and cared for. Have you had any regrets at all?
Well, my journey, I would really and truly wish my wife was there because she believed in me so much. And when she talked about Nesbeth at her baby mother stage, people are here and not here, you know what I say? And she would have done so much because at one point she's a younger Empress to me. And she sent me to school evening class because she believed in the dream, you know what I say? And mom as well, to know that she was there for me most of the time when dad wasn't around for many reasons. And I think I would definitely want everyone that I would have lost, like my grandmother, 7 family members in about 6 years. Mom, grandmother, sister, aunt, brother. So everyone of them knows I'm a tunnel vision to music. And I know that it will have made proud.
I feel like you being on this mission that you're on will make them ascend to the heavens because this mission that you're on needs to be completed. And I'm just gonna tell you from a brother to another brother. Keep marching on that road to success.
Yeah, man, I forward, man. Nah,
You understand? And I'm very proud of your journey. And the people you have lost, I'm sure they feel every spiritual connection you had with them, even though. And I hope you know this. This is the reason why you keep going and why you're inspired. And I just actually defined the reason why you are. It's these people that make you who you are. These people mold you, they inspire you, they advise you, they push you, and they had passion, pride, they believed. So don't worry about where it came from anymore. All of these are built up by the people you care about so much that they pour every bit of good, and reality just hits you and you become Nesbeth, the man that they would have wanted you to be, the man that you are now on the journey that you're on.
makes sense.
You understand what I'm saying? So, I was curious, but I'm no longer curious. I know now. And I want the world to know that Nesbeth is here to make a difference. And the difference is clear. The mission is clear. The mission is success. And guess what? The people that believed still believe, whether in this life or the next. And there's other people that's going to join and bring Nesbeth to another level that you guys will never probably see or believe. And I just hope that you guys understand the impact, the journey, the story of who this man is and where he's going. And don't be scared, be inspired, and believe too. Be a part of the journey, because it's good to be a part of something great and be a part of something that will create history. I believe simply because I can feel the energy, the pure raw energy. You understand what I'm saying? And this is beyond music. This is the person. You know what I'm saying? So, Nesbeth, I really appreciate the time that you take to share your story. And I'm sure this is just a part of the story. The great story that you will actually, you know what I mean, let a lot see and experience.
Yeah, man. Because it's a whole lot, but again, life, the journey continue. And so, of course, we can't really say everything one go.
Right.
Because sometimes the time. But again, it's a journey and it's a mission. And it is to make the world a better place, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was never about me. I am here doing what I have to do.
Right.
But I never ever make it seem like it was about me, because it is much greater than I and I. Just have to give thanks to the Most High for making me that vessel where those inspirational words came through to the people.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. So,
Guys, Nesbeth, again, continue to be impactful. And if you want to leave your fans and viewers with any advice, this is the time. You know what I mean? Just tell them whatever is on your mind at this particular time.
First things first, let me say, I definitely want to say how much I respect and I love just about everyone who take the time out to be a part of Nesbeth journey, because everyone who consider themselves to be a fan is a part of Nesbeth journey. You're all in the chariot with Nesbeth, and so wherever Nesbeth go, you will be, and whatever happen will definitely shine a bright light on just about everyone that is a part of the mission itself. I also want to take the time out to bless up my kids because, the love is real. And bless up Team Nesbeth, bless up Merrick Shaw, bless up Johnny, bless up just about everyone. Now, in order for me to get this far, I used to stumble along the way. And sometimes when I stumble, I ask myself, how am I going to find my way? When I fall, I ask myself, how am I going to get up? And I realized that I can do whatever I have to do whatever I have to do in order to stay strong within the Gideon. So I put 4 Ds together, and the 4 Ds I will definitely want to share with you all. It is discipline, determination, dedication, and desire. So I'm not going to hug up those 4 Ds as if they're all for me and me alone. Because I know people out there are finding it difficult to go through some of their darkest moments. So discipline, determination, not just their darkest moment, but people with aspiration and goals have to understand that there's going to be roadblocks. And sometimes you have to mentally prepare for the victory before you can accomplish it. So I'll share the 4 Ds: discipline, determination, dedication, and desire. It works for me. So I know if it works for me as a youth from the inner city, humble beginning, Jamaica, Trenchtown, I know it can work for anyone else. I also want to let you all know my motto in life. I want to share my motto with the viewers. My motto is that I will make it with or without the assistance of any individual. I will make it with or without the assistance of any individual. And I say that not to say that I'm going to do it all by myself. But if I'm on a mission and I have a team on that mission, and for some reason anybody decide to stop along the way, I will appreciate the journey with that individual, but I have to move on because I will not stop. My extended motto is that I will not take anything from anyone if I cannot give back something in return, whether cash or kind. So, because of the laws of life, by taking and thinking that it is so cool to take, we're thinking that it is so bad to give back.
Selfish. But this is currently trending at Nesbeth with a freestyle live on there. Nesbeth.
Me bodos bun down in a gang war what year. No me nah have nowhere fi stay. Me girl when me did love so much and think she did love me gone away. Me never save nothing me couldn't save. As she me give the whole of me pay. All me left with is my Bible in me and a chart of Psalms. Each and every day you think of that. Guns out this morning, Babylon coming again. Guns out this morning. Question when will it end? Guns out. You think of that? I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I ask God to remove my enemies and close friends start to fall. I know every family I really take, can't trust nobody at all. Some of the worst fight when me ever get are from the same people we benefit from every hard work, from every sweat. So me have God guide my every step. I see close friends start to fall. From me ask God to remove my enemies. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Heal the most sign of me sleep when me say. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, where them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I'm gonna tell you my life. Me have some people me cherish. And me pray none of them never perish. From we born we a priest if we get rich. And me hope all we if we make it. That song is called Friends. And I understand that we are going through trying times. And a lot of people who would definitely want to reach for some money to try and buy something for your loved one in the festive time of the year. Cannot afford it because all the way up with pandemic and so on and so forth. So you don't know Merrick Shaw, Nesbeth, that's one brilliant. Sit down in our studio and say, how can we assist these people that we know really and truly check for them loved one? And we decided that, you know what, we could do a song, not just for ourselves, but also for the people. So the people now, I encourage you all to go on YouTube. You can listen to the song, or you can just go to your music store and purchase the song. It's called Friends. But first thing, you can go on YouTube first, and you can listen to the words of the song. And I guarantee that when you take that song, you can send it as a present, and you send that to whoever it is, believe you me, they will understand how much you love them. Real, because every word of the song speak volume. The song is much more than I can say. The rhythm, believe you me, the production itself will definitely force people to appreciate music in its truest form.